Hey roomies, and welcome back to the Celebrity Room. I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to really thank you guys because we reached 2,000 subscribers. I really appreciate all the love and support, all the likes, comments, and share. Thank you guys so much. In today's video, we're going to talk about Keith Lee. If you guys are on TikTok, you know Keith Lee, he blew up on TikTok by doing food reviews. So whether it's restaurants, food trucks, he literally has done food reviews all over the US. And what happens is when he does these reviews, you know, the restaurants, they could have been getting ready to close. And then once Keith goes there, they triple their income. Sometimes they have to hire new staff to keep up with all the orders. And then people who see the reviews sometimes will wait for hours outside of these places just to get some of the food that he tried.
Frankenstein's restaurant is getting some major shine, and it's all thanks to this video posted on TikTok.
This is one of the best wings I've ever had. This is a 10.
That's local food critic Keith Lee reviewing some of the best bites created by owner Frank Steele. Steele opened his shop 4 months ago and says business wasn't exactly off to a good start. But on Monday night, a miracle.
I had this guy come in, didn't know who he was. And I like to ask my customers, you know, where you're from, what do you do? And he quietly said, I'm a food critic.
Frank says he didn't think much of it until a few hours later when business got busy.
Our phone never stopped ringing. I sold more lemon pepper wings in the last 2 days than I have in the last 4 months. I made more garlic knots yesterday than I've ever made.
Lee's review on TikTok captured the attention of people all over the world and reflects the power of social media. One person writing in, I hope Frank gets all the business he deserves. Another saying, I don't know why this made me emotional. I want to meet and support Frank now. And this comment reads, wish I was in Vegas. Frank, your food looks fire.
I had people coming in from Iowa, people from California. I had a family come up from Lake Havasu. I had people come down from Utah.
The video has now been viewed more than 18 million times and liked by more than 4 million people. For Frank, all of it is still setting in. Could you have ever anticipated Monday morning what you were going to wake up to the next day and what these last 72 hours have been like?
It's just been overwhelming. It's been a blessing. This restaurant has been a dream of mine for 30 years. For 30 years.
Reporting in Las Vegas, Alyssa Bethencourt.
Well, he recently was in Dallas and he went to the food truck called Sweetly Seasoned. A young man went on TikTok and told Keith Lee, hey, like you should come by my mom's food truck. And Keith said, bet. And he went and, you know, he got his food and whatnot and he gave it good reviews. Now, this is where the story starts to get a little fuzzy. Well, greedy, if you want to ask me.
Keith Lee is officially in Dallas. So I asked him for help and come to visit my mom's food truck to hopefully turn it around. She is an award-winning pastry chef and she is a culinary chef. She has 2 degrees. We are just from Milwaukee, and here in Dallas, it's kind of hard with the marketing because we don't know our way even around yet.
Well, we here. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. He spent $80.11. We are in North Dallas, Texas. We in a hood. I'm not going to say it no other way. We in a hood. They outside cutting hair, doing braids, waiting on us. They both on live at the same time, him and his sister. But they outside ready, so we had to be 00 this whole time. I'm talking about 007 agents. It's a party out here. The customer service, my family said, was pretty good. And it was on live the whole time, so we can kind of see it. Only thing is, the only person cooking is the mama. So if you do come, please be patient. It's only one person there cooking. But it's a lot of people, so she got the option to have a lot of hands. I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate it 1 to 10. A pulled pork sandwich, fried ribs with french fries, jerk chicken tacos with beans and rice, and 2 orders of banana pudding. Is this $80 worth of food? In my opinion, no.
But considering the fact that it's been slow and she has an overhead, the fact that this is a food truck and everything is made to order, I understand.
We sit in the car. This Dallas weather is bipolar. It was freezing cold when we got here. It's hot right now. Can't be nothing less than 80-some degrees. We're going to start with the pulled pork sandwich. It's loaded. Only thing when you load a sandwich as much as the bottom bun does get soggy. This bottom bun already soggy. My hands greasy. It's just really good seasoned pulled pork with pickles and barbecue sauce. I wish the bun was a little more high quality. You can tell these just regular buns. Like a sweet bun on this will take this over the top. But as it is, I'm not mad at that. It's nothing crazy. 7.8 out of 10. That's pretty high for a sandwich to come out. It's real fresh. These are deep fried ribs. And when they say deep fried, boy, I can see, but they also put sauce on it. But you can see past the sauce. This is chicken fried. Maybe you can see it better on this one. That's a chicken fried rib. I gotta wipe some of the sauce off. The sauce is good, but I don't think it's a homemade sauce. But this rib itself don't even need the sauce, to be honest with you. I don't know where she got these ribs from. Look how much meat is on that rib. In my opinion, I would take a lot of the sauce off because it don't need it. The rib by itself is very flavorful. It's crispy. It's meaty. The ribs with the sauce as is, I'm gonna go with 7 out of 10. But I feel like if she take this sauce off, this can be an 8.5.
Or even put the sauce on the side.
Put the sauce on, for sure, put the sauce on the side. It's too seasoned. It don't need no rib. It don't need no sauce. All that crust, man, you better let that crust speak for itself. You will make a beautiful crust like that and then cover it with sauce. Just how it looks. I feel like this is about to be the highlight. These are jerk tacos. There's some jalapenos. There's some pico de gallo. Look like some onions, cheese.
I saw it in the bite. I did.
That sauce might be homemade. That sauce is good. It's just a chicken taco. It's a great chicken taco though. It's seasoned. That sauce is spicy. 8.7 out of 10. Rice by my hand. This rice. Them beans.
What you give it?
8.7.
I'm going 9.
Last but not least, the banana pudding. Now I'm very picky on sweets. I've said it. I've always said it. Again, take my opinion on sweets with a grain of salt. It's cool. It's not the greatest banana pudding I've ever had, but it's better than most banana puddings I've had before.
Not too sweet.
Take it back. It is a little sweet. I wouldn't eat this whole thing, but for me, as somebody who's not really a sweets person, I get a solid 7.3 out of 10.
But I like sweet. I go 8.6.
One of the main things I will say, in my opinion, the marketing does need a lot of help. There's no menu on the brother's page, on the sister's page, or the mom's page. I feel like a menu with prices should definitely be top priority. That and a website change, in my opinion. I appreciate the invite. And mama, you might need some more hands back there. No promises. It might get a little crazy.
Before we left, we went in and had a conversation with the mom, and we thanked everybody for having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left a $4,000 tip behind. God, it's amazing.
I appreciate y'all for having us. I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so we can cut everybody hair for free. We want to leave you $1,000 for the hair. We want to leave you $2,000. Yeah, I appreciate it. So say you started my barber for $4,000 and y'all give me however y'all feel. I appreciate it. Absolutely.
And after this, I pray and I hope you reach your target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
So the owner, so what he did was there was also a braider outside of the food truck and there was also a barber. They were siblings. And so what Keith did, he said, he told them, you can charge my cart $4,000. And I want you to give $1,000 to the barber, $1,000 to the braider, and then the $2,000 you can use to help pay for, you know, customers' meals that are coming, right? So, you know, they were all appreciative and things like that. And so once Keith left, the owner, there was like 3 people in line she gave free food to. And then she told, you know, the cashier, hey, start charging after the 3rd person. So now it's just, you know, her just being greedy. And then on top of that, come to find out she never gave the barber or the braider the $1,000 that they were owed. So she got exposed by the braider. The girl went on TikTok. I'm gonna put the video in here. You know, it's just really sad because he literally gave you, not only did he buy food, he gave you $2,000. You know, that probably takes that woman a couple months to make that for her business, and her to be so greedy just to keep the money and not give it to the braider, you know, the barber and the braider. It just makes, you know, this looks bad. This looks greedy. And, you know, Keith may, he still will probably do his reviews, but just be more picky with who he picks. It's just like, people are always trying to get ahead. But anyway, I hope you guys like and subscribe for more content. I'm going to put the video in here of the braider addressing everything, and then the woman from Sweetly Seasoned, she also put her 2 cents in too. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one, y'all.
What's up, y'all? I bet you're wondering how we got here. Well, let me tell you. So a lot of y'all know yesterday I got to meet Keith Lee. Great. Congratulations. I'm still humbled by the experience. Like, I am ecstatic. Blessings to your family. I really appreciate you. But now this is where the downfall comes in. A lot of y'all was on my live when he said this.
I see y'all giving out haircuts.
My little brother, yeah.
He wants to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody.
Oh, that's my little brother. He wants to go pick up my baby brother from school.
We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
And granted, everything was cool, right? Me being me and thinking everybody else is going to have the same genuine heart as me, I charged him $4,000 on his card, meaning all the money went to the food truck in hopes that she would do what she needed to do, right? Wrong. So after everything had died down, mind you, on top of him tipping $4,000, this man left an extra $886 to feed everybody else that was coming, right? Right. But this is where she went wrong. I'm in the truck, mind you, I'm a worker. This is your business, so I'm doing what you say. She tell me after this person, which is a third person, that you got to start charging again. Now, it's one thing when he say I'm leaving this for free and for somebody to come and order like one of everything on the menu and try to get both desserts and drinks and shit. Like, yeah, you can put a limit on that. But if this man left you almost $1,000, why the fuck did you stop handing free food out after the third person? Make it make sense. So, all right, everything was cool. It was time to close down. You know, my friend done ran to the store. He helping his mom. He coming out his pocket with his own money. And I looked at her and I was like, so Keith Lee literally just spent $5,200 with you. She was like, girl, I know. I'm so excited. Like, before I got on here, I was broke. And before y'all come for me talking about don't be releasing no personal information, it got personal when you played with my baby brother. So everything was cool, calm, and collect, right? She told me, she said, look, I just want to let you know it'll be about a day or two before you guys get your money. I work with Square. I've been running my business for the past 4 years with Square, so I know exactly how it works. But if you've been running this business for years, your money gonna clear the next day. Correct? So this morning we got up. Mind you, I'm thinking I got to go back to help her because yesterday you ain't have nobody that wanted to work for you. You get what I'm saying? So my friend had me come and help you. And then my brother was really only out there. But you somehow trying to make it seem like my brother was giving free haircuts when he was posting flyers with his prices on them. Come on. So then I wake up today. People hit me up talking about we want to make your menus. We want to make your flyers. Da-da-da-da-da. My main thing was I'm not the face of this company. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the face of this company, but I can put you in contact. If you go through my comment section, you will definitely see where I'm tagging her business over and over and over because people thought it was my shit. So I hit her this morning, was like, Kim, you have workers today? Also, there's a guy who's wanted to do your menu and flyers for you, so I'm sending him your number. Who is this? Sherelle. Yes, I have workers for today, and you can send me his info. Thank you. That was it. So I respond back. I will send you his Instagram, and did you see if your money cleared? You can keep the money that was left for me, but my brother is preparing to leave and go back home, and I'm unsure how he'll get it once he leaves. Granted, all I had to do was send it to her, or she could have sent it to him, whatever. She said, please call me back so an agreement can be made. But before we even got to those messages, she called me and she was just like, well, I didn't invite your brother to come out there and cut hair. I didn't invite you. My son invited you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give $1,000 to my son and he'll give y'all whatever it is he see fit out of there. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Now, I did you a solid by saying I get money. When I opened my eyes this morning, I had a deposit for $1,500. You get what I'm saying? And I made money since. So I told you to keep my money. But I was more so pressed about the issue of my brother. Keith Lee don't know my brother. My brother don't know Keith Lee. My brother don't know any of y'all out here. But when you gave him the green light to post his flyers, after he cut both of your sons' head, yes, they paid. He wasn't cutting nobody's hair for free. Who the fuck put that out there? If you cutting hair for free, why are you posting flyers with prices? You get what I'm saying? There's a girl on Facebook, hold on, whom I'm assuming is her oldest son's wife, fiance, whoever she is. This is all lies, just like the free cuts were, because people had to pay. Of course they had to pay. The two people hair that he cut was both of the owner's sons. So why the fuck would he be giving the owner's sons, whose mom is getting visited by Keith Lee, free cuts? You get what I'm saying? Because it was never advertised. But then I later found out my friend had said he assumed that he was giving free cut. No, he pulled up to the area because he saw it as an opportunity because we couldn't make it to Jonathan's shop to meet him in time. No one. Y'all didn't hear it on my face. Y'all didn't see it on my platform. Y'all didn't hear it out my brother's mouth say, I'm giving free cuts, pull up to the spot. Do you know how many people would have pulled up? Keith Lee probably was under the assumption. Hell yeah, he didn't even say it. Let's be honest. Keith Lee didn't even say, oh, I'm giving you $1,000 because. He said, I'm giving you $1,000 so you can. go and get free haircuts. But bitch, we couldn't even make it out there to get free haircuts because you tripping over $2,000. Now the principle of the matter is, because I know several of y'all out there thinking like, bro, it's just $1,000, bro. Like, don't you got more money than that? Don't TikTok pay you? TikTok pays me well. YouTube pays me well. Both of my Facebook pages pays me well outside of whatever it is that I do in my real life. You get what I'm saying? The principle of the matter is my brother is from Louisiana. My brother is a self-taught barber. He went and got his license just so he can work in a shop. And when he come out here and he posting up with all of his shit outside and he's saying, yo, I'm selling haircuts, your sons come down and they sit in there and then you gonna sit there and have a nerve to tell me Keith Lee don't understand. Y'all not even a part of the brand. So I don't feel inclined to give you the money. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Like, I'm not even playing when it comes to this shit, bro. I'm big on integrity. I'm big on doing what's right. I came out there and I helped you for free. I stood in that little bitty ass, hot ass motherfucking food truck to help you because my friend asked me to. And this is the thanks that I get? I couldn't even get a thank you from you at the end of the day, bro. Like, come on. The man walked up and literally said, I seen your live. I seen this live. The wife even said, hey, Sherelle, let me see that cheer. Was nobody on the live? Like, come on. Well, I know y'all was on the live, but come on, bro. You got your kids in the background fighting for you. Like, it ain't even your kids. It's that one lady who didn't even want to get in a food truck with you in the first place. That's how I ended up there. If your kids really gave a fuck, I would have been at home in my bed. I would have been at home in my bed. Keith Lee would have never seen me type shit. I would have still popped out. I ain't even gonna lie, because my friend would have told me. But that's besides the point. The sole purpose of this was so you could get the exposure. You get what I'm saying? You wanted the Keith Lee effect. And we did our part to make sure that could happen. And I can't even say to make sure. To kind of hope and pray that it would happen. And it did. You know what I'm saying? I'm screenshotting what Keith Lee put on here. Oh, yeah, and beforehand, that was the email I sent to him today because I was serious about my integrity. I was serious about the principle of the matter. If this man came all the way out here and he blessed your motherfucking business with his presence and to say, this shit was good as a motherfucker, then the least you can do is get out of the way of somebody else's blessings and honor it. After I already told you, you can keep my band. Who the fuck running around here saying, I don't want that $1,000, you can have it? Who's doing that? And I came and worked for you for free? For free? But today, all of a sudden, you wake up, you got workers. I wanted to leave you $1,000 for doing braids. Wanted to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody's hair for free. By the time Keith Lee left, your motherfucking ass closed the shop down. So the goal was for him to return today, right? But you look my brother dead in his eyes last night when he came to spend money at your establishment and told him, you missed your blessing, but I got the money that Keith Lee gave you. I'm going to give it to you when my money clears. But today you wake up and you singing a different tune. And we want to tip you $2,000. So at what point of it do you feel like you can play God and step in the way and say, oh, I'm going to block this blessing from this young black man who's trying and do what I want to do? And you think your shit gonna prosper? Baby, I'm gonna make it my personal mission to see that nobody will see sweetly seasoned. You hear me? I don't care if I gotta post up on every block that you own and make protest videos. You do understand that a lot of these people wanted to come out and see my face. Do you hear it in the live? Is that Sherelle? Is that Sherelle? You get what I'm saying? I am the clout, bro. I'm the clout. And I'm pissed off and I'm really agitated at the fact that your motherfucking ass sat there 2 days ago and said how your family treated you, how this person, that person, and that person treated you, and I don't know you from a can of motherfucking paint. And I got up on my bed and I came to help you, and this is the thanks I get? Bitch, I ain't even get a real fucking thank you. And with all due respect, Keith Lee, I did not want to bring you into this shit, but you did your part, so now I gotta do mine. The S effect is in full effect, and I'm on your ass. For sure.
How dare you come and make it seem like this was something that it wasn't? You were supposed to be out there to support Sweetly Seasoned, a struggling business. And then you turn around and make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. I don't think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me, after him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him. And just to let y'all know, she's a scammer.
All right, players. So that is the owner of Sweetly Seasoned. Now she done scurried on over to her Instagram and she has went live and she has made some more allegations regarding this situation with the $4,000 and Keith Lee. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. Let's get into this. So Chef Kim, the owner of Sweetly Seasoned, has scurried on over to Instagram to say the following: that Sherelle Hodges is not a part of her business. She stated that she appreciates Sherelle Hodges for promoting to get Keith Lee to her food truck, but she didn't come there to work. She only came there to promote Keith Lee. In fact, she said that Sherelle was supposed to be braiding a girl's hair on the scene because Sherelle did not want to miss Keith Lee coming to the food truck. She stated that she don't really know Sherelle. The only thing she knows is that she is a scammer and that she is friends with her son, Ignorant Trey. She stated she didn't give the money to the barber because he was not really connected with what was going on there. She stated he only came there because Trey called him to cut his hair. That was her understanding of it. And that Keith Lee gave her that $1,000 to give to him to give out free haircuts, but there was no free haircuts given. Now, it's important to note that she did not acknowledge the fact that Sherelle stated that Keith Lee told her to give out free food, but she started charging again after only feeding 3 customers for free.
You guys, first of all, I want to say I'm not a scammer and I'm not a thief. Why Sherelle was there, and I don't know her that well. I don't know her that well. The only reason why she was there is because my son asked her to be there, I guess. I don't know. And then she said that she wanted to meet Keith Lee, so she just wanted to be there. On Facebook Live, Instagram, I don't know what platform it was, and they were marketing me, trying to get him out there to see me. So I still want to thank her for doing that. And yes, she do deserve to be compensated for that. But she will not even talk to me about that. My son called this guy, I guess that's her brother. I didn't know him. Never seen him, to come cut his hair. And he came out there to cut his hair. I see a girl running and Sherelle running, they hug, and I'm like, who is that? Come find out she was supposed to have been braiding no girl hair, but she told her to come out there because she didn't want to miss Keith Lee. So when Keith Lee did arrive, it looked as if they were with me. And I built this business from the ground up. Me and my son. And for her to even think, because she called somebody out there just to braid her hair, that she deserved $1,000 and try to make it seem like... Now, I could see if when Keith Lee said, give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts, he should have said, anybody, come on, who want their haircut for free? Right thing. And I feel like I did do the right thing. Now, for her, and then I told her, on top of that, I didn't even have the money. He paid with a credit card. The money just hit the bank account today. I'm going to give my son what he deserves. And I would give her some, because she did market me that morning, but that's all she did. This ain't even about money, y'all. This is about the principle. I don't think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me, after him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him.
All right, so that's what Chef Kim had to say, honey. She basically saying that Keith Lee got the situation all wrong, but she will give up the money if he tells her to. She stated that Sherelle Hodges was not there to help her, that she did not work for the food truck. She actually had an appointment already set with someone to braid their hair. She also stated that the barber was called by her son Trey to cut his hair. She didn't even know nothing about these haircuts were supposed to be taking place. So I want to know what you all think. Me personally, I think Sherelle need to produce that that flyer that she said that her brother made. He came all the way from Louisiana. I mean, it has to be more to it than him just coming to cut Trey's hair. And did he give out any free haircuts? Because Keith Lee did state, and I heard him on the video, that $1,000 to give free haircuts. Did he give out the free haircuts? Also, Chef, you ain't out the hook. You allegedly only gave 3 people free plates when Keith Lee instructed you and gave extra money to you to give people free plates. Did you do that? And one thing I did notice is that she's at home. She's not at the food truck. So business ain't businessing right now. And she gonna have to stand on business with this situation and make it right. Sherelle said that she gave them till 5 o'clock yesterday to do what they supposed to do, and they did not do it. So there needs to be some follow-up on all parties, in my opinion. All right, players, put your thoughts in the comments. This is Double D Mo for the Black Street News.
We want to leave $1,000 to the barber so we can cut everybody here for free. We want to leave you $1,000 to do cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
To be honest, there's not much to talk about, but there are a few conflated and confused things that's going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck. Number 1, nobody had any idea we was coming. They found out we was in Dallas like everybody else found out we was in Dallas because we was posting videos in Dallas. So in hopes of us coming, they had t-shirts made and they was on live all day. So me and my family wasn't in cahoots with none of this. We was all under the impression that they were a team and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This is our first time here. We are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number 2, I was never under the impression that haircuts was free. Again, my family was watching the lives. We knew that he was cutting hair for $40. So when we walked up and I said I want to get $1,000 to the barber to do free haircuts and $1,000 to the braider to braid hair, it was because in the original video, the son said it was slow due to marketing. That's marketing. God willingly, after we post the video, there will be a line out the door. If there's a line out the door and there's a barber and a braider doing hair while people are waiting, that's marketing. So again, it's in the hood. You play some music, you cutting hair, you braiding hair, y'all all sitting out, y'all having fun. It's a parking lot barbecue. So again, we don't know the behind the scenes if they knew each other, if they didn't know each other. And the reason why I didn't pay everybody individually, the interaction that you see looked longer than what it was. It was really only like a 5-minute interaction. Within that 5 minutes, 30 to 40 people pulled up. They was pulling up in droves. That parking lot was getting deep fast. And for me and my family's safety in general, I don't never carry cash around. And 9 times out of 10, if we tip, we always do it through the POS system. And even if we wanted to do it a different way, Zelle and Apple Pay wasn't an option because it was 4 or 5 people at the same time on live. So for safety reasons, they wouldn't be able to say their phone numbers or their personal information out loud. And as far as them taking my phone and putting their number in on Zelle themselves, I wouldn't hand my personal phone to nobody. So the POS system was an option that made the most sense. I've learned through this journey that sometimes it's deeper than the food, it's deeper than the marketing, it's deeper than the customer service. And this is one of those cases in my opinion. Sweetly Seasoned got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out. The last thing I'm going to touch on is the son is misconstruing something that I said, and I don't appreciate it. After I said out loud in detail what we deemed the money to be used towards, I also said y'all can divvy it out how y'all feel necessary. Meaning, after the money hits, because it's a POS system, it don't hit the same day. Y'all can send it out through Apple Pay, through Zelle, through Cash App, through check, through cash, however y'all feel necessary to spread it amongst the team. I thought and I still think that that's a very clear statement, but it's being misconstrued, in my opinion, intentionally misconstrued, that I said and the mom and the son can say who get the money and who don't get the money.
So Keith Lee did tell her to distribute the money how she felt necessary.
I never said that. Regardless of what was going on behind the scenes, I felt on my heart to do what we did. So for the mom to go on the back end and disregard where my heart was at and what I felt like God was telling me to do in that moment and distribute the money how she felt necessary is 100% wrong in my opinion. I see the memes and I see the jokes, but I am not in the business of shutting businesses down. Her actions did not sit right with y'all and her customer base. That resulted in the situation that she in today. We just ate the food and left a tip. I pray in advance that everybody in the situation stays safe. That's my biggest concern. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
As you can see, y'all, I'm so glad Keith Lee came out and talked about the situation, because a lot of people in his comments were just like, Keith, you need to say something. You need to say something. He said something really quick, straight to the point, and direct. You know how out of his family's safety and everyone's safety, how he just made sure he gave the money to one person directly because there's people on live. And an update on the situation, people are saying that Sweetly Seasoned is now closed. Other people are saying that she changed the name and moved to a different part of Dallas. But when you go on her website, on Google, it says it's permanently closed. See, this is a situation basically blocking your blessings. Because if she just would have gave the money like she was supposed to, she literally would have made that back with all the traction and marketing that Keith Lee brought to her business. She would have made that $2,000 back probably in a few days, many customers that would have been coming in due to his review. But she decided to be greedy and keep the money. And also her son was trying to twist Keith's words as well. So this is a lesson to everybody, just to take away from this situation is, you know, take things one step at a time. Don't take shortcuts, you know, be respectful, play the cards the right way, don't be greedy, and because karma will come back and bite you in the butt big time. So she went from her business struggling to her business booming to her business closed. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And guys, please go and support Keith Lee on TikTok. He has done so many good things for people in all different types of communities in terms of their businesses and things like that. And please like and subscribe for more content. And I will see you in the next one, y'all. Peace.